This is the leading cause of preventable death. The WHO estimates tobacco kills more than 8 million people each year, including those exposed to second-hand smoke. Support for the anti-smoking movement is growing. Many governments are working to reduce the number of smokers, including New Zealand, where the number of people who smoke has fallen to 6.8%. The country was the first to pass a ban a year ago. This is now being reversed under the new administration, much to the disappointment of anti-smoking advocates.
I think it's important to recognise that politicians come and go, but the polling that we've done shows that denicotinisation, reducing the availability of tobacco products and the smoke-free generation, they're based on very strong evidence and they're very popular, and that evidence is never going to go away.
Malaysia too had a plan to curb smoking, but those provisions were ultimately dropped from proposed legislation. Public health experts say the opposition to such a ban is misguided.
It's felt that it is a ban on existing smokers and vape users, and therefore it is something of a deprivation of liberty right there. And that's where most of the objection lies. But the fact of the matter is, it's actually trying to protect our children, our grandchildren, and those who come after us from being addicted to nicotine to begin with.
Anti-smoking advocates find themselves going up against a powerful opponent, the tobacco industry. That's estimated to be worth $1 trillion by 2030. The British government has said it plans to introduce a new law that would prohibit cigarette sales in England to individuals born after January 1st, 2009.
It's highly likely that the tobacco industry would look to do things like judicial review, legal challenges. That's part of their playbook in the UK and around the world to try and chill the regulatory process and slow it down. But I know that our government has previously stood up to the tobacco industry, and I'm sure that they will stand up to them again.
England could end up being the first to impose a generational ban on cigarette sales. Florence, Looi, Al Jazeera.